Today you join a community of thinkers, learners, and future leaders. Welcome to your master's journey. May this day fill you with excitement, courage, and determination to achieve the extraordinary. As we start today's event, let us seek guidance and positivity with a spirit of peace and inspiration. Now I invite Ms. 𝗂𝐵𝐴𝐶𝐬𝒃𝐂𝐚𝐭 to present the invocation song.
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे, तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे, मन से हमारे मिटा के अंधेरे, मन से हमारे मिटा के अंधेरे, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, तू स्वर की देवी, संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे, तू स्वर की देवी, संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे, हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ.
Thank you, ma'am. To mark the formal beginning of Newton of the year 2025 and to offer a heartfelt welcome to all present here, I am honored to call upon Shri 𝗖𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗃𝐻 to welcome the gathering.
Good morning. Finally, wait is over. You all are here for very first batch of MCA program in BC Jabin Science College, Hubballi. Respected President Dr. 𝗬𝗀𝐿𝐴 Ma'am, Honorable Chief Guest 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗀𝗺𝗺𝗺 Sir, my dear colleagues and my dear students. At the outset, we had 360 intake of BCA in our college, so we were doing better. So as our management has directed and also principal madam direction guidance, we have gone through the affiliation or accreditation of getting MCA program. It was not so easy to get non-AICTE institutions MCA program. And finally, after a struggle of 1 year, we have got the approval from both AICTE New Delhi and also the government of Karnataka and Karnataka University Dharwad. So, and you all are here as a very first batch of MCA program, and in these 4 days orientation program, you all will experience what all we can experience in next 2 years of your journey in this college. So that all will be elaborately explained in every sessions happening in next 4 days. So Newton 2025, the very first version 1.0, I can say. I would like to extend our sincere welcome to the president of today's function, Dr. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 ma'am, who is always a guiding force for all our program. Ma'am, welcome you, ma'am. And I extend my sincere welcome to Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗪𝗪, who is a senior software engineer. Welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation in a very short notice. Welcome, sir. And also, I would like to welcome my colleague, Professor 𝗧𝐔𝐓𝐻𝐵, who is an academic coordinator for MCA program. She was working with us in BCA, so she also has got promotion now for MCA. I extend my welcome to my colleagues also who are present here, and for all your beautiful arrangement of this Nutan 2025. And also, I extend my welcome to the newcomers, freshers of this MCA program. I heartily welcome you all for this Nutan 2025. And I extend my welcome to my media team who is here since from the registration till the end of this program. I welcome you all also. So once again, I welcome you all to this Nutan 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A bouquet of flowers speaks the language of warmth and hospitality, welcoming you with the beauty and grace. I kindly request our principal, Dr. Sandhya Kulkarni, to present a bouquet to our chief guest, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗪𝗪, as a gesture of appreciation. We welcome you, sir. I request our coordinator, Shri 𝗧𝐔𝐓𝐀𝐍, to present a bouquet for today's president, Dr. Sandhya Kulkarni, as a mark of respect. We welcome you, ma'am. I request Mr. 𝗫𝗵𝗆𝗆𝐴 to present a bouquet to Shri 𝗧𝐔𝐓𝐀𝐍 as an expression of gratitude. We welcome you, sir. Now I request Ms. Purnima C. to present a bouquet to Mrs. 𝐬𝐵𝐴 Chikka Reddy as a gesture of goodwill. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you. Now we move on to a significant part of today's ceremony, the lighting of lamp, symbolizing knowledge, wisdom, and dispelling of darkness. I request our dignitaries to kindly come forward and light the lamp. Thank you all. To give us a brief introduction of today's chief guest, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃, I now invite Ms. Sharda Mukhi Patil to come forward. Good morning, all. I, Sharda Mukhi Patil, take this opportunity to introduce our today's chief guest, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 is an accomplished senior software engineer currently contributing his expertise to Akamai Technologies. He has previously been associated with prominent technology organizations such as Amazon, Swiggy, and Geeks4Gigs. His work centered on Golang and Java microservices, distributed computing, and high-efficiency backend development. He is a proud alumni of KLE Society. He is graduated from KLE Technological University, which highlights his high academic foundation and technical excellence. His journey further includes notable contribution at Samsung R&D, where he worked on advanced search algorithms and performance-oriented enhancement. Mr. Hiramat's achievements extend into competitive programming as well, as he is two-time International Collegiate Programming Contest Regional Qualifier, a Smart India Hackathon finalist, and a top performer in esteemed competition such as Hack with 𝗵𝗵 and the Samsung Codeathon. With a distinguished blend of technical mystery, innovation, and problem-solving expertise, he truly represents the qualities of forward-thinking engineering professional. With all due respect and through this short introduction, I present Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 to you all. We welcome you, sir. Now I would like to request our coordinator, Shri 𝗧𝐷𝐾𝐚𝐭, to present memento as a token of gratitude to our today's chief guest, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Have a great day. Thank you, ma'am. It gives me a great pleasure to call upon our chief guest, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃, to enlighten us with his words of wisdom.
Thank you everyone for having me today, and congratulations to one and all for being able to participate as students here at the MC department, and congratulations to the team for making this happen and their efforts for establishing this department now. So first I want to know how many of you are actually MC students, new students here. Can you just raise your hands? Yeah, new students. Yeah, all of you. How many of you came directly after BCA, and how many of you came directly after BCA now? Yeah, I just want to get to know the audience. Yeah. Okay, and we are all comfortable with English, right? I speak little fast. And in between, if I speak Kannada, is that okay? Most of you know Kannada, right? Okay. So do you know the word imposter syndrome? So it means imposter means it's like a thief. So let's say in CET, I simply randomly filled some options and I got good rank and good college. So I feel like an imposter, right? Like, oh, did I come here? Do I deserve this treatment like that. So today I'm feeling like that. This is the first time for my experience. So all this treatment like this, feels like, do I deserve this? Should I be here? So yeah, I look old, but I'm not that. So I'm also close to your age, maybe. But yeah, maybe my experience is worth sharing because I have myself done only bachelor's. So masters is something parents been telling, do some masters, it's good. I'm like, "Arey, from first standard I'm waiting. How many exams should I give still? When will this get over?" My last bachelor's exam, I had tears. Last exam, finally done. So I could never imagine, again doing MCA. But today we know, right? Like degree is one thing, but skills are even more important. Like more than degree, they are value skills. So along with degree, unless you have the equal skills, only degree alone won't help, right? So I'll share my experience, how it's been. So as I said, like uh, from childhood, I was not that smart, so I had to do some hard work and smart work both, and together I was able to do. I'll start from my career journey first, and then maybe I'll tell how I prepared to be that, because it was not a short-term process; it was a long-term process. I started from childhood, related to mindset and all that. Okay, so engineering, last semester we have placements, right? So I wanted to try off campus only from very first, because I got to know there are difference between service-based company and product-based companies. On campus, very less product-based companies were there, and there are big companies that were coming like Microsoft, Akamai, and all. They were only offering service-based or non-product core roles. So I was preparing accordingly. I got to know from Quora. So that was the time in 2015. 1 GB data per day, per month. Sorry, 1 GB per month. So for that also we used to put Jugaad, and I used to buy new SIM every time just to get some discount on that. So 1 GB I used to calculate daily 30 MB. So in that I used to search what is the career path, right career path, what to do. So that I found out, okay, I can do competitive coding, PSA, and I can crack good companies like this. But when I came to my college, I saw nobody is aware of that. There is robotics club, there is aeronautical club, there is no active coding club. Okay, even if I tell, okay, we should be doing this, why we are not having that culture, it was not there. So I started the coding club. So I had that clarity. This is the goal. If even if nobody is doing, I have to do. So that already gave me an advantage, right? So I'm already setting apart from the competition. So every time the career path it will be changing. So if I relied on getting to know from my seniors only, or from teachers or someone else, so problem would be whatever they know only that much they can tell. So what I took out of my way to find out answer from Quora, nobody much had done that. So this career path will keep on evolving. So we cannot just stick to what people are saying or what advice comes to us. We should actually look out for us. So today I can tell you maybe, okay, AI is good, you can do, or something else, security, all that. From my perspective, I will tell you, like it looks like booming. But as a perspective of a MCA grad who will be a fresher, is that really worth it? So I was also told in my BTech, AI, that hype was there from 10 years. Data science, everybody is doing. But as a fresher for B, there is no opportunities. People who did a lot of research and everything, they're still struggling to get a good job. They eventually came back to full stack or backend development. So this is the advice I want to give, because there was a quotation in Japanese quotation, what they say, if you feed a man a fish, he's fed for 1 day. If you teach him fishing, he's fed for daily. So instead of giving one advice like, okay, just do this, just do that, if you properly use out the internet, properly search for what you want, now AI is also there, then you'll get. So when I say I had only 30 MB per day, it's not a disadvantage, it's a privilege for me, because I could only focus on what I wanted. Now we have so much, in 1 minute we can download 1 GB. So this is a disadvantage for you comparatively. So there's so much opportunity, everything we try to see in YouTube, podcast like that. But if you can prompt and search the right things, it will be much efficient. Okay, so let me start with the engineering. Okay, like this is the clarity I had. I didn't sit for on campus. So towards I got one hackathon Infosys competition was there. So all India, some lakhs of people participated in that, and they had 2 online coding tests. So I cleared all that. Top 100 people they invited to Pune campus. That also they booked 2 flights and some hotel stay and all that royal treatment. Again, I had imposter syndrome. Did I really come, or this somehow I cleared the exam and I got here? So all that good treatment they had, I got the offer also. It was one of the highest at that time in off campus. And I was waiting for internship. I didn't have internship or anything, only full-time offer I had. So internship I was looking, they told, okay, those companies will come, on campus I was not relying. So off campus only I was trying. We were working with Samsung in some collaboration, in academic collaboration, some projects we had done. And they were telling we will come to hire like that, but they didn't come. They couldn't come, some issues may be there. And so what I did, whoever I was working with in Samsung, I messaged the person. I was in contact with him casually on LinkedIn. It was very hard to get hold of him. We wanted to just get an email reply, it will take months. To schedule a call, it will take 4 months. To understand what problem statement we have to work on, it took us 1 semester. Then in 3 days, we solved that. Okay, so this was the problem in combination, but I put my effort, wishing him on birthday, keeping in touch like that. So when that time came, I asked him, see, on campus they didn't come, but you see, I have done good work for you. I want to continue working with you. Take me somehow. So he did something. He arranged some thing and he got me for internship. Interview and all we did. It's not like some government or somewhere, no, referral simply by word of mouth they'll take. No, interview and all properly was there. But getting interview opportunity, I needed his help to prove that I can join the company. Okay, now got in. Again, imposter syndrome. They are asking college name. The security check is very rigorous in Samsung. No single bug can enter or exit without check. It's completely security check, because pen drive and all, if they leak it, right, it's a big problem for them, because competitors will be there, like design leak will be a big issue. So they asked for college name. College name is not there in database only, because they are never hired for college. So they entered the college name in the database, and after that, seat allocation. They haven't allocated any seat because it's very effort was higher. Like they weren't expecting that it's usually on campus. Some from 𝗏𝐵ITS they just see resume and take internship. They don't even interview them. Okay, so like that they have a systematic process. So I was like, out of system, some opportunity and got that. Okay, again imposter syndrome, like you have to what is your place. But having spent time there, they had like a common cafeteria. Everyone is there, like from senior vice president to you can just go to them and talk with them. Okay, how's it going? What are you working? Everything. And sometimes Samsung hardware and Apple hardware are close, because OLED deal they have it. So they keep coming there. So that time, but Samsung software and Apple software, they are enemies. They are like, hey, what if you don't see my book? So they are like, you copy so much from me, like that. So this kind of difference, but same building was there. Now they have separated the building. So that's how high level of security they had that much. Okay, and one day one of the colleagues told me, "Arey, come here. Why are you waiting for one sorted?" I'm like, "Arey, after this is what I've been preparing for." No, here it's all chill. You see, everyone is wearing casuals. That day I saw, shorts, report, all casual. They are coming. Oh, okay. That's how they treat. Like they want to keep you comfortable. You just do the work around there. Every facility was there. One more observation I saw there was first one 10 days they give some star hotel accommodation. Okay, all best room, big room, or swimming pool, like that. There people are like casually interacting on new internships, and some South Indian guy will come, "Arey Tamila." One guy there Telugu, but nobody Kannada came today Kannada. So it is less only. Like in these software companies, I've seen it is less. I don't know statistically how it is, but as per I've seen, it is less. So maybe that mindset difference is there, because when I started coding club in my college and all my friends were there, they were all Kannada medium background. They had a mindset issue, although they were capable. But we did it together, and they also got into top tier colleges. So yeah, one more thing I'll tell about myself. I have mentored also along with this work. What all details they told, I haven't told them, but mentoring is something I've done. 𝐎𝐵𝐸s, I started working there as a software engineer, but after that also, I took some courses, online courses there, for people who are already doing job 1-2 years and preparing to switch to FANG companies. So for them, DSA I used to teach. So almost my students were all older than me only in that. And after that, I started teaching some NGO, where students who are having the potential but not guidance. So I'm lightly mentoring, and there the experience was much better, because they are already fired up. You just guide them one step, they're taking 10 steps like that. Okay, so I have some experience in that. So I always enjoyed doing something meaningful because only in corporate it was like, I'm helping my boss get richer. What am I doing to self-satisfy? Yeah. And in Samsung, what happened in 2 months only, lockdown happened. It was 6 month internship, that was the COVID time, and if another 15 days I had waited, then I would have got a full-time interview and test was going to take place. I would have mostly gotten full-time offer, but that got low hiring freeze. I was confident because internally, company-wide, they took one coding contest. It was basic problem. You can try to solve, multiply two large numbers. The numbers are like very thousands of digits, very long. Like in one big array, the number won't be fitting in a in 64 or 128. You have to store it in one big array. These two big numbers are given input as an array. You have to multiply and return the result. That also you have to directly print, can't store in array. That will be very big, right? So this one whole day was given. Everyone was submitting. Somehow got top 5. So I had a confidence. Okay, if I'm able to do this much, my full-time interviews and the test I'll be able to clear. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And then hiring freeze was there until November around. So for me, my Infosys full-time offer was there, but they were also delaying. So they kept pushing it. So this was a very difficult time, no? Like, who knows what will happen, we didn't know. That was the uncertainty. And on campus also, they were not allowing because you already have offers, so you should sit. But I had offers, but they were all frozen and not giving anything. So this was the time, was a test of mindset. So if I get scared or any negative thing comes in mind, I will not allow to do anything. So I just said, okay, I'll keep preparing. Even if I get one opportunity, I have to crack it. One opportunity I got in the month of June only, I think. 𝐬𝐫𝐢𝐞𝐧 All India contest for hiring SD1s, software development engineer one. And I ranked around 30 in that All India contest. And they took 2 month process after that to finally give the offer letter. So a lot of interview processes, everything was there. Like I was almost losing my mind, like what's going on, what will happen, very uncertain, unstable situation was there that time. But thankfully that time my other friend also reached out to me. He is now a friend. At that point I was hardly knew him. But he was very clear, okay, see, you are one of the few people who knows this part and this is the right thing to do. We'll do together now. He only chased and kept telling, okay, we'll do together, we'll help each other. I was like, oh, I'm a lone wolf. I don't need anyone, I'll just do myself at that. But thankfully he was there. So when I was low, he was motivating. When he was low, I was motivating. This way we did kind of a pair programming sometimes. We used to revise the DSA problems together sometimes and remind each other, okay, this is the technique, this is how we should do like that. So these are all the experiments we did. It was kind of an adventure. And finally, after getting 𝐬𝐫𝐢𝐞𝐧, I think in August I joined. And then in 2-3 months, lot of hiring started. Left and right, everyone is giving hiring. And yeah, Samsung also had slowly wanted to resume. But I was very clear at that time, compared to Samsung, they were into more of research and hardware system level things. And I did good research related algorithm work, everything there. But I felt something like full stack has more demand and more future growth. So I won't be confined to a single space. So I went with the full stack track only. So I got interview with 𝗏𝗏, Urban Company, Swiggy, and few more. But yeah, these offers I had and Swiggy gave the highest. So this also offer I was planning to negotiate with HR about to negotiate for package and all. They give already 3x my previous package, 3 times. That usually 50% hike is good, 50 to 100% maybe. This was 200% hike. So I was like, no split, okay, I'll accept. So again, imposter syndrome, like, do I deserve this? Somehow luckily I got this, or is this really there? Then after 2 years, so that time I had applied like hundreds of applications to Microsoft, Amazon, hundreds of applications. In Microsoft, at least in 5 minutes, they used to send rejection email. Like, no, we don't want. I thought maybe the hard-coded 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 applied, immediately reject or something. So tried everything, like maybe diversity hiring they were doing. Okay, maybe gender I'll say prefer not to say, just to make sure I get in the opportunity somehow. But after I got in Swiggy, my LinkedIn profile got a boost. So they treated me like a top tier college guy. Because top tier college, they were getting opportunities. Only less known college were not. But top. known companies, now I got a push. So now Amazon, Google, they are chasing behind me. No, come here, give improvement, see. You just see how much we'll offer like that. So the tables had turned totally drastically. But I said, okay, maybe as a HD2 or next level I'll go. It will be too greedy, already I had switched recently. So 2 years around I waited and then I went for HD2 in Amazon. This is also something I had visualized that this will be ideal case to happen. So that visualization journey was a long term. I'll tell about how that I did. Here in Amazon also, okay. Parallelly, I was preparing for other companies also, Google and all. But hiring freeze happened again that time. Again, hiring freeze happened and I was only left with the Amazon offer. So I felt like, should I go? Because Amazon is known to be little more fast-paced and hectic. So I was not planning it now. But what I decided, okay, fine, they're giving good package. Here again, what happened? I asked for a little high package because they said interview has gone very well. So I asked for a little high package. They gave more than that. So it was again a 3x jump. So then it became like, let it be, I'll work day and night, no problem. But package is good. So this was the journey, like realizing that imposter syndrome is always going to be there. Like background, do I deserve this? But what pushed me till here, what pushed me there was the long-term visualization I had. So parallelly that visualization of mindset, of winning mindset, or okay, I have to reach there, that I had been building parallelly. So yeah, this was about the career. So now if you, we can move to the how. So usually people have some motivation story, right? In movies and all they show, my girlfriend broke up, so I got motivated and I started working hard. A 12th fail you might have seen. His family had very hard time, so he was motivated. He worked hard and I told my imaginary girlfriends, I want motivation, break up please. They're still there only. Okay. So my motivation was very unorthodox. It was very boring. Like I was hard to focus in class. I couldn't focus. So I was very high energy. I was very tall and bulky from childhood. And I've always felt from LKG, UKG, what is this ABCD? Why I should learn? That 𝑢𝗵𝗶 was very confusing. Like is this really required in life? Can I not skip this and directly go to Z? And those 1, 2, 3, all those I remember how hard it was for me. And my handwriting was the worst. I still remember how painful it was to write everything. And in my first standard I saw, and numbers I know now, 1, 2, 3 I know. This is first standard, second standard nearby. How many are there? Until 10. How many exams? Until I'm waiting, counting how many exams till 10. When this will go on, and then again, QC, engineering, all that happened. So this was the mindset I had. It was very hard to focus and very difficult. Like studies was like scared for me. Like still, I don't know. Every teacher used to beat me like this. One example student in the class, right? And if you don't study, you get beating like this. That was me. They used to beat me like a punching bag. So especially Kannada teachers, I was very scared. And although Kannada is my mother tongue, if I have to read and write Kannada, still I get that fear. Now I'm practicing reading and writing and overcoming that. So this kind of I had, and my mindset was already, I'm an average guy, like 60-70% if I get, it's enough. And parents also didn't have much expectation. What changed? So until 7th, 8th, I told her my handwriting, I could only not understand. Like before exam, I used to see, looks like usually the is common is na. This may be like all straight lines, something else. But then I thought, okay, and then something I read. So with this, I was able to manage 60-70%. Now, in 7th, 8th standard, they slowly your assignments you only have to write, your homework, your notes you only have to write. Until now, my mother used to write notes and give. With that, I was able to pass exams. She only used to school feed everything, teach everything. I used to learn. Now they strictly told, no, you only have to write, your handwriting only will see. So joined some handwriting improvement classes. It was very hard. So what was the motivation? For me, the biggest motivation was, until now, somehow they used to push me to the next standard. But 10th standard, someone else will do correction. Why they show sympathy for me? If I fail, I'll be trapped in 10th forever. Like I have to attempt, re-attempt. I saw some people who are like 4, 5, 6 attempts for 10th standard. So that was my motivation. I'm waiting from first standard to clear my 10th standard. Somehow I have to finish that. For that, whatever minimum effort I should put, I will do. So I started writing, I started improving my writing. And also around 8th, 9th standard, they said, okay, not only notes, we also CBSE. So they said you will get out of syllabus or twisted questions and all, so you should be prepared. You have to read from the textbook also. Start learning, understanding, critical thinking, all this they started training us. And this actually was a problem for many, but for me, initially it was a problem, but it started helping me. Because I could now understand my handwriting better and I could understand the textbook text even better. So my reading became indirectly very fast. But the problem was, I could read, but the and are not the only words in a book. So all these new words I'm not understanding. I had one small Oxford dictionary. I used to see meaning of a new word. Okay, for following explanation. In that explanation, another new words, 4 or 5 new words. Again, looking for those words. So this was like a depth first search, we can say, recurring and looking for a new word meaning. So this was the process, but my motivation was clear, somehow clear then. So I kept doing this, and while I was doing that, so whatever time I spent until my 7th, 8th in the classroom, I was just wandering outside, looking outside the window, why birds are flying, why light is like this, why rainbow is like this, why water is there. All these kind of questions only I should do, because nothing else went in my head. So only in my head I used to keep talking. So I got the answers to this in the books. So in the physics book, and even maybe in civics about how the society works, in history about how things came to be the way we have today. So all these things I was starting to understand. So this gave me motivation to learn because of interest, not because of pressure. Until now I had pressure, you have to be serious, take your study serious. But now I took study serious because I got interest in learning. So this was the big difference I see with my other friends. Nobody is looking to apply their learning. They are still even in degrees and all, just memorizing just for the marks, exams they do and forget it. But if you see how it can be applied, even in my software engineering world I see that so many beautiful design patterns, system design concepts are there that they apply in their work, in coding, in systems to make the boss richer. Same concepts you can apply in real life. They are not even trying. They are like exhausted, done with that. In same concept you can apply in real life and see how beautifully it can be done. So this was kind of an advantage I had compared to others. Whatever was my weakness, ability to not focus and think about practical things, why I should do this, what's going on in the world and all that. So that became an advantage now because compared to others, I was able to, whatever little I learned, I was able to apply it better. So things like maths, physics, I was able to do much better because people used to buy 4 theorems. I used to understand one theorem, all the things used to make sense. So that understanding something. So I'm telling, maybe all may not relate to this, but some weakness and some strengths will be there with you personally. So whatever weakness, if you just overcome that, right? So that will accelerate your strengths even more. So this will always be there like that. Okay, can we continue? I don't know how much points I just noted, any key points I missed. Okay, so mindset related, this is more like philosophy that it will become. So in 8th standard what I did, I started reading self-help books, personality development books. So there is one 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This book is world's #1 self-help book from a longest time. In that I learned a lot of things related to mindset, visualization, all that. So, and one more thing was like faking it till you make it. So I used to start, until I believe I can do something, I can win. So I used to be someone who is last in every running race, last in studies, last in everything. So getting something other than slap on stage was an imaginary thing for me. So on stage, everything was going to slap. My friends were always to get so many prizes they couldn't carry, come back. So mindset was I had given up, like it won't happen. But in this book I saw, okay, if I have to pass my 10, I have to change mindset, I have to think like a winner, I have to be a winner mindset. So how to become like that was, one option was fake it till you make it. So I had to believe I am already like this. So let's say my inspiration is someone like Virat Kohli. So I had to think, he also does that. Virat Kohli also said he also does visualization. He visualizes that he's able to defend against good bowlers or beat the good bowlers, and he's able to overcome that hurdle. So like that, if I visualize, okay, I'm this kind of a person, I'll be, but from today I'll walk like him, I'll talk like him, I'll think like him. everything, it's a fake, I'm an actor now, I'm acting now. But this is fine, like hardly people might say you look little different and that, but they won't know, it's going on inside. So I did this so much that in engineering, I used to walk faster, I used to sit with straight only, and the way I talk, the way I dress, dressing also was formals every day. Like I didn't even give attention to dressing because my whole wardrobe was only formal dresses. I didn't think of comfort and all anything. So every day was like I'm going for an interview. So for an interview day, how I will be, I need to prepare like this. The ideal candidate, an ideal engineer, an ideal problem solver. I used to think like that and be like that, fake like that, everything. That fake thing slowly become real. Because that I automatically started doing things like that, learning things like that, and whatever new things I did, I started thinking critically, okay, how to apply this and all. But on the day of interview, all my other friends are very scared. What they'll ask, what to do, how to dress, wearing tie, wearing formals, very uncomfortable for them. For me, I done that daily. So I'm been ready for this every day. And these interviewers are good at catching if you're faking it. They'll know, in HR on admission, they will say, you're just faking and talking a lot, but you're not knowing anything like that. But for me, having faked every day, that day I didn't have to fake. I could be myself that day. So that gave me an advantage. First of all, I was very calm, no nervous or anything. Even if I fumbled, I was like, okay, still able to manage it. Whatever I am, I'm showing. I'm no need to, why should I be scared if I fumble? It's not like I'm showing I'm something big and I fumbled and I something revealed. So I was being myself and it was much easier for me. So that was the thing. So visualize your ideal self and fake it till you make it. Visualize this is I'm already like this. And then when you reach there, that day, on the day of decision, you can be yourself. Same thing I did, one more funny incident was Samsung internship, how I got, I told you. After I got that, next day we got email from Amazon for internship. I didn't go for Amazon internship, I did Samsung internship. Amazon I did SD to full time. So my friend also, few from our college had got that internship call and we went together. My friend is department topper, very focused guy. He never explored all the things. He's like, I will get the best GPA, basic job, on campus, whatever is there, I'm more than happy. Like that. So I told him, you give Amazon test, just and tell me what kind of questions are coming, it will help me. And he just gave like that and he ended up getting clear in the test and he also got called for internship. So we both went together. So usually this guy for college exams, right? He's well prepared, revises 2-3 times, and last 1-2 hours he is just chilling in the college, helping people with answering them and all. I am starting to prepare in the last 2-3 days, and last 2 hours like I'm a different person only. If someone comes in my way, they're gone. Like I'm totally inside my book. So because I am the last minute preparer, because I was doing all other things, exploring competitions, doing practical projects and all. So academics was my last priority, and that was the last minute pressure I had to do. But now, when we were going for that Amazon internship interview, 2-3 days before I got advanced certified in problem solving using data structure and algorithm from CodeShell. So I was very confident, I'm a problem solver, I can solve everything. Little overconfident, I was confident only. And my thing was, last minute preparation won't help. Because you can't say these questions only will come in the interview. In college exams, you can say these kind of questions are important, you have to prepare. But in interview, no much sense of last minute preparation. I prepared all my 4 years for this. Last minute I was chilling. And some things happened. I didn't get the internship then. I got rejected. And he got the internship. He got selected. So for a moment I was shocked, jealous, but I was more happy because if he can do, I can definitely do. Because I knew mine I lost because of some misfortune. But if he is able to do, I'll just get to know what he has done. And from that, I'll get to know. So for me, misfortune what happened, something unfair only. That interviewer, for me, he started talking casually in the beginning, something like that. And then something, I don't know, unknowingly offended him. And he didn't want me to interview. So he asked me 3 hard questions. First one was related to linked list. You know, problems like reverse the linked list and all, right? So linked list reversal, usually if you do 3 extra variables, you take. Using 2 extra variables is the variant of the problem. It takes a little more tricky, complicated question to solve that using 2. He told me to solve it using 1 extra variable. And that time I didn't know if we can do it or no at least. Because I had not touched linked list, because in competitive coding, linked list will never come. And in the beginning he asked me, what all topics you know? I told all the topics. I know array, heaps, maps, BST, everything I told. What about linked list? I don't know linked list. 2 years ago in college we did that much only. So he intentionally didn't want to, so he took that. And after that he asked me one more trapping rainwater. It's a standard problem. So during preparation I saw this is hard bagged in lead code. So intentionally I left it, nobody asked for internship, but he asked that only. So still I was able to do that. And usually they give one medium, one hard. So he gave third hard problem, 3 hard problems, so I was not able to do that. So it was more like a geometry problem, like almost like TS, like what's going on here. So after that experience I understood, I had to prepare for my worst luck. I cannot blame, if I blame like my luck was not good, so I'd be in that loser mindset. So I decided I'll prepare for my worst luck, even if the hard problem if I had solved, it would have been happened. So first one I can say, intentionally it was unsolvable problem he gave. Second one I solved. Third one it was a very hard problem. If I had prepared well enough, I could have done that. So he proved that I am only not good enough. Okay, now my friend had got, but so I had this kind of a very strong motivation to get back at this. So I started visualizing. I'll again come for this interview and crack this. So this Samsung building and Amazon building are next to each other. Very big buildings, lot of floors. So in Samsung cafeteria, whenever I used to go for milk or something, I used to see the Amazon building, and I used to visualize. One day I'll stand in that Amazon building and look back at Samsung building. So this kind of visualization I used to do when I was sitting in the cafeteria. And after 2 years that happened. So I was sitting there as 10x more package than what I was getting in Samsung, and I was looking back, okay, this is there. But the power of visualization is so strong, just from a lot of days. But when I was getting the Amazon offer, I was actually not preferring. But still, that was the only option because all other companies started a hiring freeze. Because long-term visualization was there, I ended up there even if I didn't want at the last moment. Okay, so one more advantage I had was, as I said, like in the class I was like already the example student to get meetings, and the loser as already I'm loser mindset, right? So I lost any image like, what will people think if I don't do homework today? Nothing was there. So that social disconnect I had, like what will people think? I never used to think like that. So that gave me a lot of advantage. So for example, I used to take this like, starting the coding club, or if I want something, I used to directly go to the HOD and ask. I didn't have that background fear. Like it was there little, but not about what do people think, what if I fumble or anything like that. Okay, and one more thing I ensured, like along with these good books, reading good books, consuming good content in every form, let it be in TV or YouTube or anything. I used to see only things that used to give positivity. So in TV, I used to use see like how the universe works through the wormhole with Morgan Freeman. So this used to tell like how big our universe is, how vast everything is, what are the possibilities. So all these day-to-day small problems used to look very small compared to how big the world is. So that way, a lot of worrying on small problems and loser mindset I didn't have. Like, okay, everything you can manage, all these obstacles are there, so no worth in getting stuck around those obstacles, you have to just push through. Yeah, and usually FOMO, there's a word called FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. So this I never had, because I told her, like, I was already detached, like, I'm already missing out on a lot of things, who cares, like that. And whenever people used to talk about usually boys, cars and bikes, I could not relate at all. Like I used to think in terms of practicality. Like what is the obsession? Okay, I can appreciate it. Like if I took a car, I'll see that what a marvelous engineering is there behind it. How much engineering and how much hard work, so much historical efforts have come to make a car. But comparing, this car, oh, this is better car, this is better car, these are all marketing and branding, right? So I was already aware of this kind of negative traps, and I was away from that. So this 𝗏 thing was not there. So this helped me with having that positive mindset. Otherwise, people are very hesitant. What will people think? So one suggestion they gave us during one of this talk was, there were some Kannada medium students who decided in their room, their roommates, from today we only talk English. So they decided that. It was very hard for them, but they did that for 3-4 years, and that helped them a lot. I suggested the same to my friends who were Kannada medium. I was the only guy who was good in English, but I gelled well with them. They were very hesitant to do that. So unless the why is strong, there's another saying, if the why is strong, how is easy. So you should have like a clear why, okay, this is the reason. So usually people only chase marks or package, right? If you have a clear why, like, no, I want to be a good problem solver, I want to be contributing something to the nation building, so that will give you more motivation to do the things. And this is what even industry expects, these kind of broad-minded and motivated people. Yeah, I think that's more or less about what I wanted to say. If you guys have any questions, we can take up.
If you have any questions related to mindset and all, you can ask. Related to technical also.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights. I think each and every student know now how mindset plays a very important role. You people should first plan up with your niche, what you're going to do, and how well you will be successful in future. Thank you so much, sir. I now call upon the president of today's event, our respected principal of 𝗖𝐵 Jabin Science College, Dr. 𝗖𝗵𝗆𝐿 to deliver the presidential remarks.
Pleasant good morning to all of you. Honorable resource person of today's August gathering, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗆𝐿 sir, the coordinator of the BCA and MCA, Professor 𝗬𝗫𝗫𝗀𝗀 sir, Mrs. 𝗓𝗫𝗫𝗀𝗀 Reddy madam, my dear colleagues and my loving students. At the outset, on behalf of KLE'S Society and 𝗖𝗵𝗆 Jabin Parivar, I heartily welcome you all for our family. I congratulate the organizers for giving the apt word, the theme, that is Newton 25. Newton is something new. You are the first batch students of MCA, and 𝗖𝗵𝗆𝗫𝗀𝗀 sir has given you the elaboration regarding how difficult it was to get the accreditation and the recognition from AICTE and UGC and our affiliating university, that is Karnataka University. The management has supported us. All your teachers have strived hard because there was a firm determination, the vision that 2025 the 𝗖𝗵𝗆 Jabin should start MCA. So first and foremost, as the head of the institution, I thank the management and all the teachers for taking lot of efforts in bringing the dream come true. Thank you, sir. Dear students, this is the first day of your new journey in 𝗖𝗵𝗆 Jabin. I assure you that you will have a very safe and a memorable experience in 𝗖𝗵𝗆 Jabin master's degree. You all have a great dream, and let me wish you all that let all your dreams come true. This is the orientation program for you, and the organizers have meticulously planned to get the right resource person who will share their real life experience with you so that you, the students, can dream big. Dreams are amazing. Dreams are beautiful. But most of the time, only few can succeed in making their dreams come true. Why? Because if the dream has to come true, I have to have the hardship of life. So the hardship of life is nothing but, Shashank was telling it in a very brief way as to how a moderate student could achieve the dream through his hardship. The hardship is on one side and the determination is on another side. If you have the determination of reaching your dream, if you have the consistency, and if you try to sacrifice the pleasures of life, then definitely it will be very easy to reach your goal. There are many attractions in this world. The glamour attracts us rather than the reality of the world. So, dear students, let us all be focused only to the goal setting now rather than the other glamorous world. Once the goal is succeeded, once I reach my target point, everything starts floating without even my expectation. So Shashank was giving you an example. In every human being, I can say, there is something called as the U-turn in life. Maybe all of us have experienced that. So I think in Shashank Hiranmad's life, maybe the 10th standard was a turning point, wherein he realized that, yes, till now somehow I was pushed, but now I have to make my own efforts. Why am I giving you this? We always have a habit. As human beings, we have the habit. When a failure comes, I have n number of people to be blamed for that. I just say the college was not good, the teachers were not good, my family members did not support me, there was the internet problem and the government problem, everything. So we have n number on the list when I have a failure. But when I have a success, I always say it is only because of me. That is wrong. Failure, I am responsible. Success, all of them are responsible. Unknowingly, there are many people who try to support us for our success. So, dear students, you are all mature. Try to have a clear set goal and let you be focused on that. How the goal should be? The goal should be just like the tip of a needle. Tip of a needle. It should be so sharp, just you put a drop on your white wall and your focus should be always towards that. How to reach that goal, the destination has to be again analyzed from me only. How to finalize the destination point? Shashank told you, you have to have your SWOT analysis. Every human beings have certain strengths, certain weaknesses. I need to realize what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses. And if you are not able to do it, take the help of your well-wishers. They will be able to identify your strengths and weaknesses. And I'll tell you students, the first day if somebody comes and tells, this is your weakness, I think you have to rectify it. I will not accept it. I'll start defending. But they are your well-wishers. Accept your weaknesses. Try to work on it and try to convert the weaknesses slowly, not at once. Slowly convert the weaknesses into strengths and confidence starts boosting in your own self. So when the SWOT analysis is being done, your goal will be crystal clear, and when the goal will be crystal clear, your path will be right. Which path I need to choose is again a very Herculean task. Which road I need to take to reach PC Jabin MCA college? Should I take the front or should I take the back road? Again, you need to take the challenge. So challenges do come, opportunities do not, and whenever there is an opportunity, grab it at once. Don't try and have the habit of procrastination, postponing. saying that no, I'll take next time, let it be taken by the others. Failures do come. Failure is always a stepping stone for success. Accept the failures, try to rectify it, and with a great challenge, move ahead. That is how Shashank has moved and reached his, I can say, the destination. He meticulously went on narrating his own story to make you realize that life stories always are more inspiring rather than giving you the philosophy. And he focused very two important, that is focus, already have spoken. The other thing was the mindset. The mindset should be, I need to know what I want and what I don't want. Nobody can be held responsible for molding my personality. Already your parents have done, your teachers have done, the society has done, your peer group have done now. You are already the mature students now. So I need to know what is required for my life. What should be the mindset of mine to reach my destination. So if you keep focused, accept the failures, and if your goal is set right, I think you all become the amazing human beings in life. Last but not the least, my advice to you is, KLE'S society always tries to mold the overall personality of the students. It is not just the academics. Apart from academics, you should all cultivate the life skills that are very, very important. The life skills, very important aspect is positive thinking. Always have the positive attitude in your life. Definitely your life becomes more colorful and meaningful. So whenever the opportunities are knocking your door, grab them, make the best utilization of all the resources that are available in the college. It may be the human resource, it may be the physical resource. Optimize the utilization and let all your dreams come true. On behalf of the management and the Jabin family, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. As we now come to the close of today's orientation day, I request Mrs. 𝗖𝗵𝗶𝗲𝗍, Academic Coordinator of MCA, to present the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the days, cherished faculty, and lovely students. First thing, I just would like to say a few things related with how we prepared this day. Okay. We were preparing for your registration kit. We were discussing about the kit, and we thought of giving you a flower. But we thought, like, if I give a flower, we give a flower, it lasts for only 1 day. Okay, but we want to give you something which is for lifetime. If I give a gadget, till it gets old, you will use it. So let's give something which is knowledgeable, which is there for lifetime. So we prepared the registration kit. I hope you all gone through the registration kit. The book we plan to give here is the same thing. What is the topic? That is The Power of Subconscious Mind by 𝗏𝗏. This book talks more about how to be more than what you want to be. We all have a capabilities, like what I am today, I can achieve more than that. So this book gives you overview, and there are some action plans. If you actually read and implement it, it will change your view towards life. I'll bet you guys, if you read it correctly and implement all those lessons in your life, it changes it. Many things. On farewell day, you'll come and tell us, no ma'am, this is the thing which we wanted it. It will happen surely if you read it. So we want you all to read that book, and again, as sir mentioned few books and ma'am also mentioned few things related to that. We have so many books in our libraries also. You can have a look at it. Okay, coming back to my part of the day, that is to propose the vote of thanks. Okay. So on behalf of MCA Department of KLE'S Society's Peace Jabin Science College, it's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on the special occasion of Orientation Innovation Program Nutan 2025. First and foremost, my sincere thanks to our principal and president of today's function, Dr. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, for the constant encouragement and support. We are grateful for your leadership, ma'am. Thank you. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. 𝗖𝗵𝗪𝗪, for gracing this inauguration and sharing such inspiring and insightful thoughts with our students. Your words have truly set the right tone for the journey they are about to begin. Thank you, sir. A warm thank you to our coordinator, Professor 𝗔𝗸𝗵𝗪𝗪𝗪, for your constant support and guidance, sir. Thank you. Special appreciation to all our faculty members for their cooperation and teamwork in organizing today's event smoothly. Thank you, faculty. My gratitude also goes to our registration team, media team, administrative team, and technical team, who worked tirelessly behind the scene to ensure everything was arranged perfectly and timely. Thank you, team. To our first year MCA students, thank you for joining us today with such a zeal. We truly hope this innovation has given you a warm and motivating start to your academic journey. Last but not the least, I thank everyone who contributed directly and indirectly to the success of this orientation program. Thank you, one and all. We look forward for a wonderful journey together ahead. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Now the orientation day has completed. So after 12:15, you will be having with the prep insta orientation. You have a break now. Thank you, and we welcome you once again to the KLE'S family.
All of you download the Insta app.
Excuse me guys, please pay attention. The YouTube channel for your MCA is being shared to your groups, so kindly please subscribe it. Then again, the new updates will be uploaded to your YouTube channels and the Instagram ID. So please follow your Instagram channel and the YouTube channel. Thank you.